Tony was just there to deliver a package, but he accidentally triggered the company's top security system, with the delivery about to time out. If the platform docked his pay, he wouldn't be able to buy his daughter a birthday gift. He gritted his teeth and stepped into the laser maze. One wrong move could cost him his life. Luckily, he made it through safely, and finally reached the top floor conference room. As soon as the door opened, the vice president's eyes widened in shock. He had locked down the entire company to force the female CEO to step down. He never imagined a delivery guy would break the deadlock, but Tony had no time to care about any of that. He walked straight up to the CEO and held out the delivery slip for her to sign, but the CEO was in the middle of a major crisis. She had no mind for deliveries and told him to wait at the door. Tony refused to leave. He promised that with just one signature, he could solve all her problems. His words caused a stir in the room. Everyone thought he was a joke. After all, the CEO was facing not only a project loss of hundreds of millions, but also had failed to get an invite to the World Billionaires Summit. Tony simply smiled and said he could fix that with one sentence. People scoffed, mocking him for dreaming out loud. The CEO was at her wit's end, so she figured she had nothing to lose, and gave him 10 seconds to explain his plan. Tony said just one thing: pull all investments and redirect them into a new project led by the world's richest man. By aligning with him, they could not only turn the tide, but also attract massive international capital. The CEO hesitated for a moment, then made the call. The moment she signed the delivery, Tony finally relaxed, knowing he'd saved enough to buy his daughter a gift. But suddenly his phone rang. It was a coworker calling for help. Their wages had been withheld. Tony rushed to the construction site. As soon as he arrived, he saw all his coworkers kneeling on the ground. He was about to ask what happened when a luxury car pulled up. His wife stepped out. He froze. He never imagined his wife was the main player here, but she spoke coldly, saying she was done with 6 years of poverty. She was tired of Tony's incompetence, and tired of the pity in other people's eyes. The rich heir she was with had promised her $1 billion investment and a future of success. With that, she pulled out a divorce agreement and slammed it in front of him, telling him to sign it and let her go. Tony said nothing and signed his name. His wife smiled with satisfaction, but the next second, Tony calmly said, "That $1 billion investment will never come." She thought he was just jealous and mocked him for being a loser, not realizing the man she had just kicked aside was the very billionaire she had been scheming to climb her way toward.